There's not enough coffee in the world. And I just realized that I'm only wearing one earring. Get it together. Okay, how much did I pay for this thing? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Got a Worth the Splurge video for you guys today on the Bobbi Brown University Lip Palette. This is a limited edition palette. It has been available for quite some time. I actually hauled mine during the 20% off VIB sale, which was way before Christmas. So I've had mine for a little while, but I noticed that it's still available on the website. So I figured it was still, worth me doing a video and letting you guys know if I think it is worth the price point or not. Really quickly, I do also have a channel update for you guys, and if you don't care about that, I will just put the time where the review starts on the palette below and you can skip ahead. So basically what I wanted to update you guys on is, if you've been with me for a while, I've been doing YouTube, this is crazy to me, for almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years at the end of this month. And the heart and soul, the core of this channel has always been makeup, beauty, drugstore, high-end, everything in between, and that's really what I like talking about the most on this channel. Things got a little bit hectic over the last couple years when we had to move. My husband's job is crazy. It's very busy, and my kids are small. They're 5 and 3. So, obviously they come first, and things have just been, it's been hard to maintain a schedule that I am happy with. I also started doing planner videos. One big reason, obviously I love planning, I like putting stickers on paper, but it was also something that I could do very easily in the evenings when my kids were in bed. However, what I have realized is that I can't keep doing both on this channel because it's just not consistent enough, and people are coming to this channel to watch planner videos, and when I upload a beauty video, they're like, oh no, or vice versa. Like I said, the heart and soul, the core of this channel has always been beauty. That's what it's gonna remain as. And I'm at a point in my life now where, like my oldest is in school. So I'm at a point where I can now commit to a more steady, consistent schedule. And that's what I wanna do on this channel. I'm still in the middle of sorting out a schedule. I'm not exactly sure what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna let you guys know next week. For those of you who are more interested in the planner videos, I've decided that I'm just gonna set up a separate channel, and I'm gonna try to upload probably every Sunday on that channel, just a weekly plan with me. So if you wanna see that, I'll have that channel linked below. There aren't gonna be any videos there yet, but there will be. So if you're interested in the planner side of things, you can head on over to that channel. I most likely will take down the planner videos on this channel just because I think people are coming to the channel, and then when I post beauty videos, they're not impressed. So that is that. Sorry for the confusion, but essentially this channel will remain all beauty related, and there will be another channel for planner related things. That will be linked below if you're interested in both. Subscribe to both. But I think that'll make things a little bit easier. Okay, on to the review. So like I said, this is the Bobbi Brown University Lip Palette. This was not cheap. I purchased it during the 20% off sale, like I said, but Canadian, it was $70. I'll put the American price below for you guys. I was really, really interested in this palette though. These colors just spoke to me. You get 10 of her original shades, and then you get 2 of her fan favorite shimmers. This gold shade up here and this berry tone are shimmers. I'm gonna insert swatches for you guys, and I'm also gonna insert lip swatches for you guys at the end if you're curious. So this is it. You also get a really nice mirror. This is, I don't want to blind you, but this is a high quality mirror. The packaging itself is quite nice. It's sleek, it's sturdy. I would travel with this. It's thin. It's not going to take up a lot of space in your suitcase or whatnot, but you're also traveling with 12 different shades here. So I think that is a bonus. I fell in love with the colors right away, but when I started swatching them, I was not really impressed off the bat, and I was like, how much did I pay for this thing? Like $70 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, especially for a makeup item, and I don't know, I was kind of nervous. I started swatching it and I thought, these seem a little hit and miss. Some of them were quite a bit sheerer than others. Some of them were really nice right off the bat, but some of them I was like, oh, you're leaving a little bit to the imagination here. Something I have learned over the years though is that swatching isn't always the best way to test out a makeup product. Sometimes swatches look better on your hands than they do on your eyes or your lips, but in this case it was kind of reversed. So what I did is I started playing with these on my lips, and I was pleasantly surprised at how they apply. I've been using a brush, and I know some people are gonna be like, what? But this is a Tarte eyeshadow brush, but it is the best one that I've been able to work with this palette. It's a little bit bigger, but it's a good size. So the color I have on my lips today is just called Red. And this just picks up a nice amount of product, and it just applies the product really nicely. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk you guys through each row, show you guys swatches on my hand. I'm gonna give you kind of my overall thoughts and opinions on the formula, and then I'm gonna show you guys all of the swatches on my lips and give you my final thoughts. So, okay, so starting with the top row here, we're gonna go right across the top. So you've got salmon, beige, raisin, and brown. Then you've got rose, pink, orange, and blackberry. And then finally on the bottom, you've got burnt red, red, beige gold shimmer, and berry shimmer. So hopefully you guys can tell by the swatches, some of these are quite pigmented. Some of them, however, are quite sheer. And I'll just give you an example. This color right here called Blackberry, I mean, it looks quite deep and vampy. When you swatch it though, this is just one swatch, you'll see it's quite sheer. You're not getting like a ton of color payoff there. However, you can definitely build these up. So let me just show you guys. So that's 3 swatches, and obviously the intensity is quite a bit more there. I do want to say is that the formula of these is one of the most comfortable I have ever put on my lips. It's so soft and smooth and moisturizing. It feels like silk. These do contain vitamin C, E, and beeswax. I know some people aren't for beeswax, but I do think that it gives you a little bit of that kind of shiny finish. I'm a fan of it. The consistency is very thin. It's not goopy at all. If you look at the Maybelline lip palette, which I actually have been using quite a bit, once you warm these products up, you can probably tell you're gonna pick up a ton of product. It's quite creamy. It's very opaque. I actually really like this, but if you're looking for that sort of like creamy, thicker consistency, you're not gonna get it from this palette. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing though. These in general are a little bit more on the sheer side. However, when you apply them to your lips, they look very natural, and I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, like sometimes less is a little bit more. These are so comfortable. They apply very nicely. They're not patchy, they're not sparse, they're not drying. They're actually extremely hydrating in my opinion, and they just look really pretty. Some of them actually seem to leave a little bit of a stain, which is nice. You can see there's some stain on my hand there from swatching these earlier. In the end, these aren't really super bold or opaque lipsticks, but I think they are extremely well formulated. They're extremely comfortable, and they're just naturally pretty. After I really started playing with this and wearing these, I really fell in love with the formula and the colors, and I do think this was worth the investment because you are getting, you know, 12 really beautiful shades. This gold shade, I have been just wearing in the center of my lips, just kind of tapped along the bottom, and it really does just help to kind of accentuate your lips and give you that kind of like pouty look. I really like it. And the other thing about these shimmer shades is that they're not grainy, they're not uncomfortable, they're still moisturizing. You know, you might be able to feel, if you really try, just a little tiny bit of the shimmer, but it is so finely milled. It doesn't look like chunky glitter or anything, and it feels really comfortable, and it just adds this subtle little bit of, you know, glamour to your lips. So I gotta say, you guys, I really do like this. I think for me, this was worth the money. You're getting 12 beautiful shades. Also, you can do some mixing and matching. Some of these look really pretty layered on top of one another. You could do kind of like an ombre look if you wanted to, and there is a color for all seasons here. I mean, really pretty pinks and corals, but you've also got these vampy shades. So what I'm gonna do, just to give you guys an idea of how these look on the lips, I'm gonna insert swatches of me wearing all 12 shades. So Let's do it. So like I said, this is a limited edition palette. However, it's still available. It's not cheap, 70 bucks. I mean, for 20% off, I think I got, you know, a better deal, obviously, but I'm not upset that I spent the money on it. Initially, when I swatched these, I was like, I don't know, but after I started wearing them and I realized how just, you know, naturally pretty they look on your lips and how long wearing they are and how comfortable and what a great variety of shades there are, I really do think this was worth the splurge. I'm happy I picked it up. It's going to be great for travel. Also just something I would throw in my purse. And I could definitely just use a finger to touch up if I needed to. I am giving this 2 big thumbs up. I think the quality is there. I think the color range is there. And I'm really happy that I got this. I'm gonna be reaching for it a lot more. And I hope you guys found this helpful. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on this palette. If you have tried it, if you're interested in it, what are some of your favorite shades from Bobbi Brown in general? I hope you guys enjoy this. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Take care of each other and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.